Hello, as promised, I'm doing a live session, a live telepathy with one of my new ambassadors called Louise Sandvold. She's from Norway, and today we've decided to do it in English so all participants are able to understand what it is that we are saying. So right now I'm waiting for Louise to join my Insta Live, and to you who are following, please let me know if we have a sound. Okay, so I can see that Louise, yeah, you're joining. Interesting. So it's nice to see people participating from Denmark and Norway right now. I'm waiting for Louise.
Yay.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, you made it. And
I did.
one of my followers are saying we have sound, so they can actually hear what we are saying.
Good. Wonderful.
So where are you right now?
Now I'm live at my yard,
Nice.
Stable Solstad, 20 minutes from Oslo in Norway. So we have sun and a bit clouds at the moment. It's a lovely day, and it's yeah, I can go without a jacket, only a vest. So yeah, it's pretty nice.
That's
So now
nice.
I'm on my way now to Daisy. She's having a little snack in her paddock behind here.
So we have to disturb her during her lunch?
Yeah. I hope she doesn't mind.
Sorry, probably will. Okay, so to people who are watching, you are in Norway right now. I'm sitting here in Copenhagen, Denmark, and we're doing your first live telepathy session. We have never met each other, even I'm about this.
Sorry, now the line was a bit...
It's okay. I'm just saying that I'm excited about us doing your first telepathy session, and I've never met you guys.
Yeah, me too. It's a big honor, and I'm very, very excited and pleased to be in your team. It's, yeah, so exciting.
But here, yeah, great. So this is Daisy behind you.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now we
So
are ready.
have you tried a telepathy session before?
No. So yeah, this is going to be very new. I've been doing horse whisper sessions with my horses before, but not like this. So yeah, this is going to be something
Right
new.
leg.
Yeah.
So the way this works is that I'm looking into her eye, then I will start to receive energy, and it will be shown to me as pictures in front of my inner eye, like emotions that will come to me, like using your empathical skills. So I have to interpret the pictures and the emotions, and sometimes sentences will come to me as well. So I will gather the three things and make a sentence out of it, so it will sound like Daisy is saying something, but you and I can agree on she's not saying anything. She's sending me things, but honor her in her respect. I will try and make it sound like it is her who's saying things to you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
The line is a bit disturbing. Is it my phone, or is it is everyone else watching? Is they hearing everything loud and clear? If that, maybe I can move to another spot.
The line is perfectly fine here, but let us ask the participants. Can you hear Norway? Anybody? Text us. We're very before we start this, it's very important that everybody understands you, Louise.
Okay.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah, someone is telling it's a bit like
yeah, haggle.
A little hard.
A little hard here. Okay, I have turned off my Wi-Fi. I'm on board. And did the same, Lisa?
Yeah, it's still the same when you're talking. It's a bit, yeah, when you are talking.
Okay, let me try and move. Just a minute. Just a minute. Move.
Maybe close it to your window or something. Maybe that can help out.
No, not really. Is it better?
Well, now it's better. Let's see, maybe try.
Let us ask people, is it better here?
It seems like it's better for me now.
No. And is saying, Bart, that's better. Okay, I'll just sit very tight here.
Yeah.
Okay, just better. Okay, I found
Yeah.
a spot.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Just a minute.
Wonderful.
Okay, just a minute. Let us see here. I found a spot here instead. Is it better?
Yeah, it seems like, yeah.
Yes. Susanne is
All
saying
right.
yes.
Perfect.
Great. Okay. So during this, I will make it sound like she's saying something, but she's not actually saying something. She's sending things to me. Thank you, Horse 360. And thank you for watching too. And I'll definitely start with her personality profile. You know, I've written books. You got my first book, right?
I have, and yeah, I'm a bit embarrassed, but I've been so busy lately. So I've tried to read a little, and the little I've been writing seems very like, yeah, understandable and very like, yeah. I feel like you are understanding the horses, and by reading it means I can understand their body language better. So yeah, I'm very excited to read more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm surprised that you already read it. I wouldn't have time for reading books.
No, but yeah, as I said, I hasn't been reading much, but I will definitely. Yeah.
Okay, great. So the next book, number 2, is coming up, but I'll just, let you read the first one to begin with. Okay, so I will describe her personality profile. I'll describe whatever she's motivated by and what she likes or dislike. I know that you have problems with her, even though we haven't met. We've texted, talked on the phone an hour ago, and you told me that she bucks you off. She's able to stand on her hind legs. She can jump in canter, even though there's no jumps, right? And
Able to buy us yet, but I mean, if she will continue like do this, one day she probably will manage. And yeah, I hate that it has been like this, because she's really telling me something's wrong, and I'm really trying with all the veterinarians and clinics and everyone. I really tried. Yeah.
It's really windy where you are right now. Just there. Better. Much better.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, and if it's my connection is bad, then please let me know again, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So let's do this. So the veterinarian can't find the problem. She bucks you off. She jumps, even though there's no jumps when she's in canter. She has an operation in her left hind leg, right?
Yeah.
And nobody can find the problem.
No.
Okay,
That's
so
right.
I'm not the veterinarian. I'm not sure I will not give you a diagnosis, but I will definitely look for things in her body that can explain her behavioral issues, if it's something in the body or if it's in the brain, in the mindset.
Yeah.
Okay, let us see her.
Yeah, I've tried to move from the wind.
Katie. And now I'm gonna disturb you during lunch.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. She is 7 years old, and you got her when she was 2.
5. Yeah,
5,
so
sorry,
I had
5.
her for 2 years now.
Okay, I'll tune into her. Just a minute. Okay, so the first thing she's sending me, is that she's a very sensitive princess, and she has a upcoming queen. She's a very, very strong horse with a very strong personality. Yeah. I'm asking her how she's sensitive, and she's saying that she would rather talk about her inner princess. And let me see you, Louise, while I'm telling you this. Uh, she has the she has a very powerful way of being in the world. She's sort of, when she's functioning, a machine. She's like, let's do this. Let's, we're fucking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we're gonna do this. We don't
Yeah.
ride for the fun of it. We're gonna ride till we die. We're gonna, we're gonna win.
It's so funny you're saying this because, yeah, it's totally Daisy. It is really. She's sensitive, and I normally call her the queen because she acts like a queen, and yeah, according to the other horses here, she's very da da da. Well, yeah, she's acting like a queen, and
Yeah,
she is also sensitive.
she is
And when
sensitive.
I rode her at our last show, when I was in a big international arena, and she has never been there before, or any arena like that, and she was amazing, and she was, yeah, as you said, we will ride until we die.
Yeah, she's a freaking machine. She
Yeah,
looks
so
so
fun.
nice and
Yeah.
needy, and when I feel her vibration, it's like, oh, she's a robot. Okay, so I'm asking her, what else do you want to tell me? She's very frustrated that she wants to do more. It's like, I'm bored. I'm really bored. Let me get out. And I'm telling her, you're probably not out because of health issues or coronavirus. I don't know, but you
Yeah.
can't, because you are protecting her, right? So,
Yeah.
this
As
is so frustrating.
as you can see, she is standing in a small paddock inside her paddock
Right.
because of the surgery. So she's actually not allowed to do so much yet.
Okay, that's frustrating. And she is telling me or sending me, then you have to stimulate me cognitive, like stimulate my brain. I'm bored, I'm very, very clever. And I don't
Yeah.
know what the veterinarian said, but if you could give her something, put snacks or apple in a bucket and let her, find the snacks herself, then she
Yeah.
has to use her brain. Do you
So
understand what?
so I have this ball, but that's
Yes.
maybe not enough.
No, because she has already solved that one.
Yeah. Okay.
So try again, or
Yeah.
try harder, or
Definitely try it. Yeah.
anything with snacks will do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She
Right.
likes snacks.
I'm asking her about her sensitive side, even though she wanted me to see the princess and the upcoming queen.
Yeah.
She says, if I should talk like her, she would say, Ditte, you need to understand this. Like that. I'm like, woo, okay. I get a little spooked by her energy. Um, I was very sensitive when I was a foal, but everything was a hassle. Everything was very stressful to me while growing up. So I kind of taught how to become a survivor by being like this. So actually, underneath that machine thing is a stress and a defense mechanism. Do you understand what I mean by that?
Yeah. I
It's not
think I
her
do.
natural way of being, but it's a way she's taught to be in the world, because she is a performer.
Yeah.
She feels like there's been great expectations on her or to her
Yeah.
ever since she was born,
Yeah.
actually. um and I'm asking her, is it stressing you out now? And she's saying, no, it's just the explanation of why I am what I am.
Okay.
Do you understand? Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good thing. She's not stressing in your training methods.
Yeah.
I'd like to see. Yeah, she's saying that, Louise, you will give me all the time in the world I need. It's just so important for my mom. She calls you mom, or my
Yeah.
sister. It's just so important for you that I'm okay. You would rather have me live than ride me. It's more important that I live.
Yeah.
Uh, and thankful, and she's thankful for that. She also says that I know that whatever will happen, Louise is not gonna put me up for a sale. I don't know if that's true. I hope it's true.
Yeah, actually, I haven't. I have been thinking about options if it's not going to work, and I haven't decided anything. But she is a fantastic horse with a lot of quality. So maybe then my first thing would do to put a full.
Full.
Yeah,
Exactly. I would definitely recommend that.
yeah.
Because her genes and her DNA is so, yeah, there's not many of Daisy, so it
No.
would be a total waste of talent to give her to another person if you have the capacity and the money to keep her,
Yeah.
whatever will happen. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
But
asking her, I'm sorry.
yeah, but first of all, I want to make things work, because she is a totally amazing horse, and she jumps 2 meters like it's nothing, and she
Nothing.
has this mentality that I really really love in a fighter show jumping horse. So
Right.
let's fingers crossed it will.
And this is what we want to
will
see, when we
yeah,
have to do with elite horses, and sport horses. They have to have the mentality of get me out there, take me out,
yeah,
because otherwise it's going to be abusive for the horses, if they're not mentally onto it.
yeah.
And she definitely is. Oh my God. Okay, just a minute. I'm asking her if she wants to talk about work whenever she's ready for that, or the relations with you, and she says both. So I'm forcing her to pick one out first, and she says, well, you are my big sister, and everybody should be a friend, a horse friend of yours, because you treat your horse friends better than you treat any other human beings or yourself. So,
Oh,
it's a life in luxury being around your farm. Um,
that's
she's
kind
saying,
of you. Daisy. But
that's
I
nice.
feel it's a bit true in that actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a luxurious life to be with you, because they are your everything. And with no horses, no life. It's horses equal make a living, or just living. If you didn't have the horses, you would be dead. I'm not saying that you should die, but it's like really important. It is your
Yeah.
life,
Yeah.
you
Wow,
say.
this is so scary. You are so on spot. I actually said that line earlier this week because it was so much work, and because I have another job as well besides this stable. And I actually told that, if it wouldn't be for the horses, I need time in my daily days with my horses. Otherwise, I can just quit like everything, and then I wouldn't have any life without it.
So now this is interesting, because everything that you're sending out, she is, taking in
Yeah,
everything that you're sending out. So to the people who are watching right now, be careful, or just try and focus on whatever you are sending out, because your animal understand everything, also the bad vibes and also the good vibes.
yeah.
Okay, so now I'm asking her anything else you want to say to your sister, and she's saying thank you from the bottom of my heart, that you are taking such good care of me, that you have been so patient, that you are not the one stressing me out, but you're just trying your best for me to get a good life. So thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah. I am. Oh. Okay, yeah, that was
Okay, ready?
nice of you to say, Daisy. Thank you so much. And yeah, of course I
Oh,
would.
I wish I could give you a hug.
Oh, well, thank you.
This is just because you love your horse, you know, you have that
Yeah,
reaction. But it's also because it's been very frustrating. I can definitely tell on her that it's been frustrating to you, and it's
yeah,
frustrating for her not to being able to work. So I totally understand this is a very frustrating situation that you
yeah,
both are in.
yeah,
Okay.
indeed.
I'm asking her about work now, and then we go to the health issues. And
Yeah,
remember, I'm not the veterinarian.
yeah,
Okay, just a moment. Yeah, okay, she's the born show jumper. She's like, I just want to jump. I just want to jump. The higher, the better. I'm going to be a Grand Prix star. You know, I am already a Grand Prix star. It's like you could start her in a very high class to begin with. You know, usually you would, take care of the horse,
yeah,
and take the barrier up and up and up, and it's like you could just put a barrier and she'll jump. Um, of course, you have to do it in a responsible way because she'll do it and she will overdo it. She'll overdo the jumps.
yeah,
But she loves everything that has to do with her being amazing. And this is very interesting because now I'm asking her, what about dressage? Are you amazing in the dressage
yeah, yeah,
area? And she's saying, yes, but I have to show you why things are difficult for me to do certain training things. Okay, so now we have to move on to the health issues. Okay,
yeah,
and this is going to be like step by step. I'm definitely going to ask about the hind leg, but I'm asking about whatever she finds relevant first. Okay,
yeah, yeah,
good. So every single time I'm looking into a horse's health issue, I look at the laterality, and a laterality is a side a horse prefers. So everybody who's watching, you know that your horse have a strong side or a weaker side, okay? So the best side will be their laterality to the left or to the right. They have a stronger side like we do. Like I'm right-handed, and I could train my left hand to write something, but it will look definitely like a 5-year-old. Do you understand what I mean?
yeah,
I will
yeah,
always be right-handed. Okay. So the first thing that Daisy shows me is she's right-handed. And by her right by being right-handed, and now we have to focus, okay, Louisa?
yeah,
She leans the weight to the left front shoulder, but she's dropping it.
yeah,
She drops her left shoulder. Okay. Then she bend. If you could imagine that I'm looking at her, if I was sitting on her, she's bending like the letter C, C, like Clementine,
yeah,
like a C.
yeah.
Okay. And when she's doing the C, she's leaning to the left front shoulder and she pushes her right hind legs out to the right.
Okay, yeah,
And the thing is about Daisy that is different, because
hmm,
usually a right-handed horse would put the weight to the left front shoulder over the diagonal to the
yeah,
right hind leg. Can you follow me?
yeah,
But Daisy is doing the opposite. Daisy is more stronger on her right front leg
yeah.
and
That
her
I can
left hind leg.
confirm. Yeah, I can confirm she is a right-handed horse.
Can you
Um,
can you
but
relate
uh,
to that with the shoulder? She drops her left shoulder.
yeah, I can confirm she is putting more weight on the left shoulder both ways,
Yes.
but I feel like she's more putting her left hind legs out, not the opposite.
I
Or
know
do,
what
what
you
do you
mean.
mean?
I know what you mean. It's because she carries her weight to the left hind leg. So let us work on a bolt, okay? If Daisy is working on a right bolt, that's the position that is the easiest way to bend her. It is
Yeah,
easier to bend her to the right than
yeah,
to the left,
yeah.
right? Good.
That's true. That's true.
Working on a right bolt,
Yeah,
she drops her left shoulder. She gets very strong on her inner shoulder on a right bolt,
yeah,
and she leans all the weight to her left hind leg.
yeah. That could be. Yeah,
She leans the weight to the left hind leg,
yeah.
but she's not working properly on the right hind leg on the right bolt.
No. Yeah, yeah, that
Can
can
you
be true. Yeah, yeah.
don't eat it if you can't recognize it.
No, but I think, yeah, I just have to think because I haven't been riding her for many weeks until I've started to trot her now, and I'm not allowed to do the circle, so I just have to, yeah, go back in
Recall.
time and yeah.
Okay, but in other terms, let us work on a left bolt because it's much more difficult to work on the left bolt. Also in the lunges, you know,
Yeah,
it, you can recognize that.
yeah, definitely. She has been actually broken a lot of launch equipment on the left hand in the launch.
Exactly, because it's so difficult to
Yeah,
bend to the left.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. That's so fun that you, yeah, are
good. So that's
telling
the
about
first
the
thing.
launch.
What?
No, it's so fun that you're putting up the launching because yeah, it's definitely the left hand that's the worst
That's a
hand.
huge problem. And it's
Yeah,
because she's
yeah,
right-handed, so, you know.
yeah,
Okay, so the next thing she shows me is that you feel that you have more horse on your left, even though it's been a while that you've been sitting on her,
yeah,
because I can see her breastbone and her um, upper body move a lot to the left. And I feel that she's very stiff on her ribs.
yeah,
So that would indicate if you put a the yield help to the left, or just pushes her the tiniest thing on her left side, she will be irritated.
yeah,
Can you recognize
yeah.
that?
That's also true. She had, yeah, we had kind of yeah, issue a few months back, and she was reacting more at my left
To the
leg
left.
when I was riding.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow.
Okay,
So fun.
so the next thing she shows me, just a minute, is she had a saddle that was lying like that. It was gliding down to the lower back. She had, not she has.
Mm, well, no, not with me, I think.
Okay, so maybe you don't
But
know.
the jumping model I have, it's a bit like on her. I feel it pushes me back, and I wish it was giving me a bit more, yeah, upper raised
Well, there
position.
you go. You
So
just explained it.
it's nothing wrong with the saddle, but it's that kind of model that pushes me back in the saddle. So
Okay,
that
but
can be.
she tells me that it locks her lower back and it locks her hips because it's pushing you back.
Yeah,
So, okay.
yeah.
So, can you do something about the saddle so she's not locked in her lower back?
I think we have to buy another saddle then, Daisy.
I'm sorry, it's so expensive.
Yeah, because it's nothing to do with the. I had the saddle fitter here for 2 months ago, and the saddle is now perfectly fitted for her, but it's the model that pushes me back a
Yeah,
little.
it's not perfect. It's not perfect. And then it's gonna lock her left hind leg and would look like she's held, and she's not.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just, you know, idiotic if it's a saddle problem that causes this
Yeah,
combined.
it would be yeah, easy fix problem.
Yeah, we can fix this, you
Yeah.
know. This is a good thing, because even
Yeah.
though a saddle, it costs a lot of money, or, you know,
Yeah, but then it's, yeah, I mean, then it's worth it if it can give
but
me
it's
my children
fixable.
back. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you see, you have different behavioral issues, and to you who are watching, even though it could seem like, okay, she's bucking off a rider, she's jumping in canter, she's putting her weight to the hind legs, it could look like she's hysterical or angry, but it's different things that causes her reactions. Can you see that, Louise?
Yeah.
So the yield help and her irritation on her left side, that's the rip.
Okay.
Her standing on the hind leg, that's trying to get you in the saddle off.
Okay. Yeah, that's good
So
to know,
two,
princess.
yeah, two different, hey Daisy, yeah. So two different things that explains her behavioral issues. Okay, and this is nothing that a craniosacral therapist, a very talented osteopathist, or equine therapist can't do. You know, what are you using as treatment for her?
Well, yeah, of course, the veterinarian and a lot of cortisone treatment, and he is also a manipulator somehow. And I also have been used some kind of massage therapist and osteopath,
Okay, good,
and yeah, also acupuncture.
good.
Yeah, so
But I can text you where the punks, acupuncture punks, where they
yeah,
are, or where your osteopath path need to work on to solve this problem, because we have a locked breastbone, we have a locked shoulder, we have a locked rib, and then we have the saddle thing. So there's like four things that explains this issue. You will also see this as a problem when you're sitting on her, that she has difficulties in finding the balance on the front, right?
yeah, she's maybe the most unbalanced horse I have ever been riding. Yeah.
On the front, exactly, because
Yeah.
every single time you have control over her front, then she pushes out her hind legs. So it's like, oh my goodness, you are, you know, it's such a hard job for you, because there are always, you know, most riders are looking at the front and the back. You have to look at all four legs, which all riders should do, but
Yeah.
it's like you need to focus on four poles on the horse to be able to fix her,
Yeah.
because you understand, she's more difficult to ride,
Yeah.
and it's difficult to get her in balance in the front because she has a locked breastbone.
Hmm.
So yeah, this will complete. You know what, I'm not you know, worried about this,
Well, that's good. Yeah, that's good news.
because I've seen this so many times, you know, with sport horses, but they need help, you know.
Yeah.
They can't unlock themselves. So I'm asking her about her operation, the surgery on her left hind leg, where she had a bone fracture in the left hind leg, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she is very cautious about putting weight on it. And I think she needs a little help whenever the veterinarian is saying all clear. I
Mhm.
think it would be a good idea for you to go on hills, you know, hills,
Yeah.
because then she will automatically be forced to put the weight on her lower back and the
Yeah.
hind legs. And I think she needs that help, because otherwise she's going to lean too much on her front legs all the time and forgetting about her hind legs.
Yeah. Okay.
She says it's like she wants to seek down, you know, go low and deep. And this is a way to show you that I'm very cautious about leaning. I'm very cautious about leaning to my hind legs. And if you are forcing, not that you're forcing anything, Luisa, but
Mhm.
if you are trying to help her to go on her lower back, then she'll be hysterical, and she could be able to jump, you know, to buck a little bit.
Yeah, that's I can relate to that very actually. Yeah, those lines I told my veterinarian. My idea is that I think she's afraid to put the weight on her hind because I feel she always wants to struggle down very, very deep. And I'm almost afraid to have her so deep because, yeah, I know she's unbalanced, and when she's so low, I feel uncomfortable by that. But definitely, I felt that she wants to go in that position.
Exactly. So
So
you felt it, and imagine to
yeah,
have a locked breastbone and a locked lower back because of that saddle model. Try and imagine if you have to put your head up, then you know everything will hurt here,
yeah,
and when you're leaning to the lower back, then you have the saddle issue
yeah,
with the saddle tension. So she can't go forward, she can't go back. Then we have a big problem, right?
yeah.
And this is something you can fix.
Yeah, now I'm so excited to try these things because yeah, it feels very logic in my head now about yeah the feeling that I already got, and maybe that's the explanation about the saddle.
Oh,
And
I'm so relieved. I'm
yeah,
so
it's
relieved.
so fun. Actually, it's a bit scary that you are so on point.
This is my job. I need to be on point.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But thank you for saying that. Thank you so much for saying that. So, whenever I'm asking her, when do you feel like you are all clear? And she's like, um, okay, this is soon. She'll be clear very soon. Within the next 2 months, she's ready.
Yeah.
Okay, let the veterinarian make, you know, the all clear thing, but
Yeah.
she tells me, well, I'm good to go in 2 months from now, so this is not going to be continued forever. Uh, she asks me, should we jump at competitions, Mom?
Well, yeah, definitely. If everything works out, and yeah, I would love that.
I
Of
get
course.
such a relief. I get relieved. Okay. Okay, just a minute. So now I'm putting you on top of her in a telepathical picture. And if you can imagine when I'm doing a writer's analysis, imagine that I'm watching you as you were sitting on a clock,
Okay.
an old clock. Her head is 12 o'clock and her
Yeah.
lower back is 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you're sitting straight, you have your right knee at 1 o'clock and your left knee at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So I'm asking her, so what is your mom doing in real life?
Yeah. Interesting.
All right. So the first thing she is telling me is that you have a bit of a lockness in your lower back as well. It's called the pelvis or the SI-led, which means that you are pushing your left leg more to the front. You might have thought that my left leg is longer than my right leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, you recognize that? Oh, there's no sound on you. Come again?
Do you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. I got an incoming call, so I just had to, yeah, take it away.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Did you hear what I said, or do you want me to repeat it?
Yeah. Well, maybe you can repeat the last thing. I
Okay.
heard something about my left leg.
Yeah, you probably thought about your left leg is longer than your right leg, and it's easier for you to put your horses in left canter than the right.
Yeah, that
Okay.
can be. Yeah.
Because you have a locked lower back. It's windy where you are.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Maybe
There.
I'll try to turn
Perfect.
better.
Perfect. Yeah. And this means that if I have to use the clock, then you have a tense knee on the right, and your right knee is pushing you and the horses to 12 o'clock, and your left knee is falling out towards 10 o'clock. Can you see that rotation?
Okay, so I'm twisting some kind of.
You're twisting
Yeah.
your pelvis a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and when you're twisting your pelvis, your left leg is falling out.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
Then she is telling me that to try and keep balance, you are leaning forward on your right shoulder. So you're not sitting totally perfectly straight, but your right shoulder is going forward.
Mm-hmm. I have to, because yeah, you know, when you're riding, you don't all the time
No, you don't.
think
Of
about
course.
what you're doing. And I do lessons for trainers because I'm so afraid of doing things like this. So I will of course discuss it with them as well. And if they say or see something, they have to tell me.
But you know what, Luisa? Everybody's doing this. All riders, even though you are an elite rider, they're doing this because I'm looking at the tiniest details. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this explains why most of your horses are stronger on their left shoulder, because you are giving them more freedom on the left knee.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
This is a pattern because your body is the way your body is.
Yeah.
Okay. And also it should be easier on all horses with the left canter instead of the right.
Okay. Yeah.
Try and see if there's a pattern here. She's also showing me that you are leaning a lot in the not a lot, but because you have a not so muscular lower back, you have a tendency of doing like overbending. In Danish you would see svejrygget. You're
Yeah.
overbending your lower back, and when you are doing that and when you're looking down, you're moving the weight to the front. It could might as well have been the back, but she shows me that you have a tendency of leaning like 8 to 10 kilos to the front.
Okay.
So be very aware, you know, with where you're replacing your head, and also not overbending your back.
Yeah.
Can you see? You have to sit here and not here.
Yeah. I have to push my stomach in.
Yes.
I mean, what? Yeah. If you understand what I mean. Yeah.
Exactly, and not on the back.
Yeah.
Because she will force you back as well. So now we have two problems that are able to lock her lower back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and if you're leaning on the breastbone, if you're leaning on the front, and she wants to go low and deep all the time, then it will take you about 5 days, and you have a locked breastbone again.
Yeah.
So there are so many things that you are able to do, you know, more refined or even better. So to avoid all those treatments that will cost you money at the end.
Yeah.
Does this make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. So I will, yeah, definitely keep that in mind when I ride, and
That's good.
see if I notice what I'm doing.
Yeah, or make anybody, you know, do a videotape or something while you're riding, and then try and see what is your left leg doing out there. You know, is it 11 o'clock or is it 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have anything you want to know I haven't asked her about?
Well, yeah, if she isn't having any other pains.
She says that you have to be very aware of her stomach. I'm asking her if she has an ulcer. I'm not the veterinarian. And she says, no, I don't, but I often suffers from stomach aches. I'm very sensitive in my stomach. I digest my food very, very fast. So this is the reason why I'm very, very hungry, or I seem hungry all the time.
Mm.
And then she shows me her ribs again. Like, ugh. You know what? You know, I'll text you, but I have that have you heard about that Beamer vet blanket?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll text you about it after, because that will definitely help you, but it costs a lot of money, so you have to figure out, is it worth the money, and you have more horses to spend it on. If you ask me, I think it's worth the money, because it will save you a lot of money at the end, but to many people it costs a lot. Okay, but I'll just text it to you after we're done,
Yeah, please do that.
because I can see that you will have a need for continuously treatments for her, for make her functioning perfectly to perfection,
Yeah.
because she has that front problem.
Mm-hmm.
But the rib thing and the saddle thing, that's easy peasy to solve. That's not going to be a problem. So no, she's not suffering from other problems. Okay, so she said once, and this could be before you had her, she told me that, or she's telling me that she had a dentist that was very rough on her left side, in the
Mm-hmm.
upper mouth. Is
Okay.
that with you or before?
Well, I had a lot of dentists on her, and for me, it hasn't been looked like any one of them has been any rough or mean or anything. But I felt it's a teeth problem, maybe on the left side.
In the upper?
I don't know. I just related to when I'm riding. I feel like she's uh, taking the bite like
Bites down, yeah,
way on the
right.
left hand. Um, but yeah.
But this is combined, because the neck and the teeth they're combined. Okay, so she, even though she had a lot of teeth issues, and again, the dentist she's talking about, he's approximately 56 years old. He's male. He's 178 a meter and 78 centimeter, about 56 years old.
Yeah. I had 2 female and 1 male.
No, it's a male.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I had 1 male, but then I was here during the session, and it, yeah, didn't seem to be any issue. So
Okay. Well, I would just continue with the female dentist if I were you.
yeah.
Regardless if you like that guy or not. I'm sorry, dentist. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But whenever you are locked in the jawline and you have had a lot of teeth problems, then it can turn up on the neck. And she's showing me it's like the tiniest problem ever, because most horses are locked in the neck.
Yeah.
But it's a small rotation on her second neck. Nakkevil, what is that called in English, Louise?
Yeah, good question.
You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay, it's a small rotation. You know what? Whenever I'm capable of flying to Norway, I'm coming and helping you with this, because this is ridiculous. This is fixable.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Are you in a lockdown in Norway still?
Well, we are opening up now, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am not so good at checking out the news, but I
Oh,
heard some of the women in the stable said, "Oh, but we are opening up. Maybe we can go away from the face mask in the stable." I was like, "Oh, are we opening up? Awesome!" So I think we are opening up now. Yeah. So if you will come over sometime, that would be awesome. And
I would love that.
Lucy would be happy to meet you, I'm sure.
I would love that. Okay, I think I get my vaccine in June and July, and then I'm done. Then I can get out
Yeah.
if I'm welcome in Norway. Yeah. Okay, so teeth problems equal neck problems. Neck problems will give you often lower back problems.
Yeah.
Okay, but this is not only due to the neck problem. She showed me that lower back issue is
Mhm.
because of the saddle model, as we said.
Yeah.
Og there's a Lykke saying, tusind tak for at få lov til at være med. Held og lykke med hende, Louise.
Tusen
That's so
takk.
nice.
Veldig hyggelig. Thank you so
That's so
much.
nice that people are texting.
Yeah, wonderful.
Do you have other questions?
Well, it's too bad I didn't write them down.
Yeah, but it's not going to be the last you're going to see of me.
No, that's true. It's true. But yeah, so it was very fun to hear that she is a princess and that she wants to
Queen.
go on shows and that she wants to jump and yeah, that's really good news for me because then we are thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could recognize everything I said?
Yeah, you know, it was scary. Some points were like taking out of my mouth. So yeah, it was very fun. So exciting.
That's good. So I'm not so worried about that hind leg, you know.
No.
No, I would much rather focus on her rib thing and the saddle thing.
Yeah.
And the breast thing. But okay, I'll text it to you in an email. So give it to who's ever treating her now, because you can't wait till I have my vaccine. You know, you need help now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that will be so exciting. I will definitely try to check out another saddle and get an osteopath to check out the spots, and then hopefully I will see a difference in her very soon. That would be awesome.
What did the vet say about when can she start again?
Well, yeah, it should be 1.5 months from now. So 2 months wasn't so far away.
Fun.
I'm going to trot her earlier this week, and we'll trot her. Yeah, I have this schedule that I have to follow.
Right.
I can next week start to trot in a few circles, and then I can do counter on straight lines and then counter in circles, and yeah, hopefully she's ready to go and jumping this summer. So yeah,
it makes sense. She said 2 months, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, Lena is saying thank you for sharing this session, so good, and thank you for watching, Lena. So this was fun, Louise. This was fun doing live.
Yeah, very, very, very fun. I was a bit nervous, to be honest, because as you saw, I'm a bit emotional person, and it's always difficult to know how I will react on things. But yeah, I think it was a really nice session and touching, and yeah, I can relate.
Oh, that's so good. And I will put it up on my IGTV. Maybe I'm able to download this video, and then I'm gonna, WhatsApp you or just send it to you by mail so you have it, if possible. And now you know what this can do. Okay, so whenever you need my help or anything, just let me know.
I will.
And thank you to everybody for watching this live session. I can see all people are texting and everything.
Yeah,
that's so amazing. So Louisa, I'll send you an email and I'll talk to you soon. Okay?
Yeah.
You have a nice weekend.
Thanks, you too. Thanks again, Ditte.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
From Daisy.
Bye, Daisy.
Bye. Thanks, guys.
Bye.